Hello everybody. Let's discuss the section that is series 9 in the discussion set B of the prelims question paper 2020. Question number 81. With reference to foreign direct investment, which one of the following is considered as its major characteristics? So what is FDI? FDI is basically, investment coming from foreign countries, and they mainly are, they mainly invest in the, taking a stake in a new company, already existing company, or they might start a new company from scratch. So it's basically a capital flow, and so it is. If you see the statement, the investment through capital instrument in a listed company, not necessarily. It could be non-listed as well. Okay, so one is incorrect. It is largely a non-debt creating capital flow. This is looks like correct option. If it is investment which involves debt servicing, no, they do not involve debt. It is investment made of foreign institutional investors. FII is different. Okay, so B is the right answer. So it's a clear-cut factual question. With reference to the question number 82, with reference to the international trade of India at present, which of the following are correct? Now look at the statement. International trade of India at present. At present means 2020. Now this statement is very wide because today we are going into the Corona period. Okay, so let's discuss. India's merchandise exports are less than the imports. Usually it is true, but right now we are facing a advantage where exports have gone up and imports have come down. So imports are high. Okay, so right now the exports are high. So this is not a this is not a wrong answer. This is the correct option. Sorry, this is a wrong option. Sorry. India's import of iron minerals have decreased in recent year. We'll check. India's export of services are more than the import of services. This is correct. Okay, this is always correct. Question number 4. The statement 4 is India suffers from overall trade current account deficit. Normally we have a current account deficit, but in the last quarter we had a current account surplus recently. So as per that data, 4th is incorrect. So 4th is incorrect. So this is out. This is out. 3 is correct, which means C is the right answer. So the whole explanation you can understand. The term West, question number 83, the term West Texas Intermediate, sometimes if found in news, is to a grade of. Again, it was always in news. It is related to crude oil. Okay. Again, factual question, very simple, always in news. Question number 84. In the context of Indian economy, the non-financial debt includes which of the following? So non-financial debt are the debt which are not in financial sector. Okay. So you have housing loans owed by household. That is true. Credit card, that is also true. Treasury bills usually is a finance sector, but in one of the reports I read, it is not part of the non-financial debt. So all the 3 options are correct. So D is the correct answer. Financial sector, options. For example, investment in the banking sector. Okay, all those areas can be said as financial debt. Question number 85. In India, why are some nuclear kept under IAEA safeguard while others are not? So IAEA, why? Because we are using imported uranium. Okay, so that is why they are under the safeguard. While others which depend on Indian uranium, they are not under safeguard. So this is B is the right answer. Some use imported uranium and others use domestic supplies. Okay, so 85 is B is the answer. This is a very basic question. You can see here out of 22 operational reactors, 14 are under IAEA safeguard. Question number 86. With reference to trade-related investment measures, TRIMS, which one of the following statements are correct? Now, TRIMS, okay, so it is related investment. The first is quantitative restriction on imports by foreign investors are prohibited. Okay. Now this is correct. Restrictions are made. They apply to investment measures related to trade in goods and services. For services, we have a different agreement. So this is incorrect. So 2 is incorrect. Now if you look here, in moment 2 is out, C is the answer. Easily you can filter the option, you can go to the right answer. Question number 87. If the RBI decides to adopt an expansionist monetary policy means money supply will increase. Okay, so which of the following it would not do? Okay, cut and optimize the SLR. If you optimize the SLR, which means the money supply will increase, but it should not do. So this is the wrong option. Increase the MSF. Now this will decrease the money supply, so this should be done. Cut the bank rate and repo rate. This will also increase the money supply. Okay, so this is also not true. Basically, the question says that which of the option will decrease the money supply? In expansionist monetary policy, which of the option which will increase the money supply? So money supply. So B is the right answer. It will increase the MSF. Okay, so B is the right answer. 2. It will not. Okay, so B is the right answer. With reference to Indian economy, question number 88. With reference to Indian economy, after the 991 liberalization, consider the following statement. So economy opened. So urban economy did more well. Okay, so let's take worker productivity increase in urban areas while it decrease in rural areas. Okay. Statement 2, the percentage of rural areas in workforce steadily increase. In fact, it is the other way around. People are moving from rural to urban areas. So 2 is incorrect. So 2 is incorrect. So either 3 or 4. 1 is also out of the picture. In rural areas, the growth of non-farm economy increased. That is true, because in rural areas, people looked for alternative option. Farm, we were facing problem of disguised unemployment. Okay, the growth rate of rural employment decreased. That is also true. So 3 and 4 are both correct. Question number 89. Consider the following statement. In terms of short-term credit delivery to the agricultural sector, district cooperative banks deliver more credit in comparison to scheduled commercial banks and regional rural banks. Now that is not true. RRBs and SCBs, they give more loan. So 1 is incorrect. Statement 2. One of the most important functions of district cooperative bank ID is to provide funds to primary agriculture credit societies. So yes, they do provide. So PACS at a small village level. So 2 is the correct option. It's a factual question. Question number 90. In India, under cyber insurance for individuals, which one of the following benefits are generally covered in addition to payments for loss of fund and other benefit? Okay, so cyber insurance is again in vogue these days. Statement 1, the cost of restoration of computer in case of the malware disrupting access to software one's computer. That is true. Cost of new computer if misprint willfully damages it. Now, hardware they will not support. It is a cyber insurance, so software they'll support. So 2 does not look like a promising option. Cost of hiring specialized consultant to minimize the loss in case of cyber extortion. Yes, this is also true. Okay, so 2 is out of the picture, and moment 2 is out, automatically the B is the right answer. You can see here. So that completes. Now, cyber insurance was in current affair news all the time. Thank you very much.